the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Game number 3 of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First pitch, 105.
The 0-1 delivery.
That's a ball.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short, right to Iglesias. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. One out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Harold Boone.
That'll bring up Harold Baines as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Baines stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way.
The other side is retired as they make the play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Lucas Giolito is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
And now here is Garrett Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
And now a pitch on the way. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Chopper to short. And that's the first out.
Batting second.
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please, Zach.
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Minoso is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Frank Thomas.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Count 1-0.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Chopped at third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Paul Konerko. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Pitch on 2-1. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Thomas stands at second with no outs. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. He's set. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way. Is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit out towards second. Rendon is there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Bases full now following the error. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Luis Aparicio. First pitch on its way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three and one to Luis Aparicio.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Left fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
The batter will be Luis Robert as it's on the ground toward the hole. To Iglesias for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. First half of the second set to go. And stepping in the
for the
veteran center
Angels,
fielder, Jim
the
Edmonds.
center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
And now the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
That's a ball.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Okay,
first
guys, here's
baseman.
how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now, Jared Walsh. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
The next batter is Troy Gloss. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Walsh leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
The second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Rendon, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Full count now. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready now for L.A., Tim Salmon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ready with the 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 9.
And now for the Angels, Max Stassi. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runner on first with 2 away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Leury Garcia, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1-0.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
At the plate, Minnie Minoso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walsh battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
One out here in the Chi Sox third. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Yoan Moncada. Three and 0 now. Harold Baines is on deck. Garcia, the runner at second with 1 away. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now at the plate is Harold Baines. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
From the stretch. Lined hard to center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the third now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Garrett Anderson.
The left fielder, Garrett.
First pitch on its way.
Anderson.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. A good rip that time by Garrett, but he comes up empty. 0-2. And Anderson able to lay off there. It's back to 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted down the line in left. Moncada trying to get there, and foul. Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch,
Up
but
next
instead
inning,
he gets the fastball
the
way
shortstop,
late, had no chance
Jose
to put that ball in play.
Iglesias.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Weakly hit to third. Moncada gloves it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Striding forward now is the DH. Mike Trout struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in will be Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. First offering on its way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Throw over to the bag. 2-1 to Edmonds. And that misses here as they fall behind Edmonds now 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
3-1.
Nope.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next, it'll be Jared Walsh. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-0 the count. Trout over at second. Edmonds at first, 2 out in the inning. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Bounce it to the left side. Aparicio has it, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Ready now for the White Sox. Paul Konerko.
Leading off to the White Sox, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
First pitch on the way. Down he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Around first, he's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Konerko is on his way home. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Ball.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Counted 3-1.
Luis Robert will be next. 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Rendon has it. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. One out and a runner on third. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now at second baseman,
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. A potential tying run for him at third base. Now here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
The set and the 1-0. Fastball well outside.
2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-0.
That's ball three.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here it is. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. From the stretch.
Ball inside.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Yoan Moncada would be next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the fourth inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far this inning.
Grandal, the runner at third. Garcia on second. Minoso on at first with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Angels 2 and the White Sox 1. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now, Troy Gloss will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Red, go.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
The batter now will be Tim Salmon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Count remains full. Fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Full count still. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The catcher, number 33, Matt Stafford.
So now to the plate, Max Stassi, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. From the stretch.
Whoa, that's down.
2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for the White Sox.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Nope.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Down to 3-2.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The first baseman.
1 out, bases empty, and in steps Big Frank. First delivery to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Salmon backing up on it. At the track. Gone! A solo home run for Big Frank Thomas. First home run of the campaign for him. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Paul Konerko. Popped him up. Ross is there for it. That's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Next up is Yasmani Grandal. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch on the way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Middle of the afternoon here at the Big A, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Garrett Anderson.
And
0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And this is foul tip at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Next to stand in is Jose Iglesias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. To Thomas at first. It's a double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2 ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Moncada has it. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Angels held in check there through 5, all even at 2-2. Aaron Slegers will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 57, Aaron Slegers.
Now into the box, Louis Aparicio. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Louis Aparicio.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Now back, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
At the plate now, Luis Robert pitches a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Set. Here's the 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
At the plate, Leury Garcia batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. To third. Scooped up. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now back, number 9.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Minnie Minoso, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The batter.
Next to hit, Yohan Moncada. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Harold Baines. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Rendon. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Garrett Crochet enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 45, Garrett Crochet.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in, the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
The center fielder, Jim.
Now the first pitch.
Edmonds.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
1-2, here it comes.
Go back off the plate, ball 2.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
The batter, the first baseman, Garrett Walsh.
Next to dig in, Jared Walsh. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Troy Gloss, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Tony Watson will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Tony Watson.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Frank Thomas.
That last at bat, Matty B, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. And the pitch. Short, hit hard. Iglesias is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Paul Konerko comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. Here he comes on 2-0. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get...
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from Anaheim right after this. Evan Marshall will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
Stepping up is Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
3-1.
That's out.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in next will be Tim Salmon. He's set and the pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Max Stassi, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Angels go quietly there. They trail 3-2. Alex Claudio's been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 58. Allen.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speed threat, Louis Aparicio.
Leading off to the right side, the shortstop, Louis Aparicio.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Claudio, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Digging in next, Luis Robert. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Rendon is there. And there's out number 2.
Now at second baseman, Leori Garcia.
So here is Leori Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Set. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
At the plate now, Minnie Minoso. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runner goes per second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Garcia at second with 2 down. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate now is Yohan Moncada. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The White Sox lead it 3-2. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Garrett Anderson.
Garrett Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Late that time for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. And that's out number one.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Next, it'll be Jose Iglesias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
That evens it up 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2.
That's a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired. 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
To the plate now, Mike Trout. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. All even at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Angels are gone in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Raisel Iglesias enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Harold Baines.
The right fielder, number 3.
First offering on its way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike. No, that's down.
Iglesias has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Left side, but well foul. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Frank Thomas. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1. It is strike 2, swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Popped up. Stasi over to his left. 2 down. Plate now is the designated hitter, Paul Konerko. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Edmonds finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. Liam Hendricks comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Chicago, number 31, Liam Hendricks.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jim Edmonds,
And leading
0 for 2
up
on his
for the
line thus
Angels,
far.
The center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
First pitch on the way. The 1-0. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Adios, pelota. Solo shot down the line in right, and we are tied again.
Boy, that can be demoralizing. You have the lead, and you give up a home run in the bottom of the 9th to tie it. Now you just have to continue to play this one out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jared.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide, 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Roy.
Stepping in once again is Troy Gloss. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First delivery to him as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Next up, Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a solo shot down the line in left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
One-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Raisel Iglesias claims the win out of the pen his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 4 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.